from Georgia. But anyway, I could go. I'm gonna go on after this. But y'all, please uh, give a big welcome to Miss Martine
Welcome,
Burger.
Martine.
Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. This is your girl,
Welcome,
Martine.
energy.
Martini, yeah. That's my girl, y'all.
Oh, right back at you.
That's
So
my
much
girl.
love.
I love my circle. Okay,
Yes.
all my people are like, all y'all are just people with beautiful hearts. Just
Amen.
like I call y'all shiny people. Y'all, we the shiny people. It's just like bright and bubbly and
We
just
elevate and levitate.
will do.
Come on now.
You know, just the biggest heart. Like will give you the shirt off their back. You know, not literally, but you know what I mean.
Literally.
Yes.
I
But
get
literally,
shut up
because
my-
But yes, literally.
if you cold, hello. That's right. Absolutely.
But yeah, they would. But yes, so thank you, Martine,
You're
for
so
joining
agreeing
us.
to
Yes.
join
so
us.
much for having
I'm
me,
so
you
happy that you're
guys.
here.
Welcome.
Yes, I'm happy to be here. It's a blessing.
Yay. Yay. So we're just gonna chat, y'all. We're gonna flow. We don't have a format. Shoot, we should have did the chat. Opened up the chat, but we'll do that. We'll do that next
We'll do
time.
that next
Yeah, we'll do that
next
next
round.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
So, how's everybody's week been? I know I had mine's is kind of like a blur, but I've been doing a lot. I've been doing the most.
Busy.
Very
I gotta
busy.
take some time and get some rest because I've been super busy.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel good. I feel healthy. I've been taking a bunch of supplements and stuff. Martine
here,
came over to my
sis.
house and she said, I want you to take inventory of all these. What is all
Yes,
this? Are you
ma'am.
taking all of this?
She's getting
Like,
her
stop buying this stuff. You got too
coronavirus
much.
Ready. You know, she's getting her coronavirus ready right now. That's what she's doing.
I mean, I got the
Immune system.
echinacea. Okay, I got that black
Yes.
seed oil, that ashwagandha root.
Everything.
I got and I've been taking you know all the supplements I take regularly, but it's like I didn't take it one day
You feel funny.
and I felt the difference.
Yeah.
I felt the
Yeah.
difference. Like I was tired by the afternoon, and it was hard to focus. Like
Yes.
I'm at work. Like what's on Facebook?
Right. Right.
No, put that away. Get back to work.
Right. Absolutely. I feel you,
But
sis.
it was a battle, you know. And then Fridays I work from home, so that was like extra hard. And Jaden is about to take the AP World History exam,
Yeah.
so he can get credit, you know. And so
It's been a challenge.
there was
Yes.
a glitch with that, going back and forth with him and him, you know. And it's just the website was not user friendly. I hate to complain, but look, the website
it
was
wasn't.
not
It's
user friendly.
just what it
This
is.
website
Yeah.
took you to this
Yeah.
other website, and then once you put the information in, he didn't know his credentials because he had the credentials for this one. It was like 3 different websites involved. I'm like, why don't y'all streamline this into one website?
Confusing people.
That's right.
Right, because
Exactly.
he had a different password for this one, which he should, because that's the secure way to do it, is to not have the same password for everything. So that was a that was a headache. And then there was a deadline, which I don't think was a. Now looking back, it couldn't have been set in stone because I ended up paying for a way after what it said, what the deadline was. But needless to say, that's been taken care of. But I had to like calm myself down because I'm at work trying to do this. I'm like, I need to be focused on my work. I've
That's
already
right.
wasted enough time because my phone is right here. I need to put that away.
Right. Right.
Trying not to be distracted.
But I was
Yeah.
all over the place. And
Yeah,
then,
it's
but I
like that
mean, some of the
sometimes.
stuff I had to take care of. But, you know, it's just a challenge sometimes trying to prioritize, I'll
Yes.
say. And
Time management.
And, you know, whether you have kids or not, it's still the same. It's still, I mean, you have a little additional challenge, you know, when you have children, but it's still the same because you still got to manage all your stuff.
Absolutely. And I'm glad you said that too, because sometimes people think, you know, because you don't have kids, like your life can't be like still busy or chaotic. It's
Right.
And it's like, no, like if you are just one of them people where you're detail oriented or you're organized or you're trying to get things done, it's like, okay. And if you're dependable as well, like people are going to come to you with certain things and you have your own stuff going on. So yeah, and you have to stay focused. Like you got to self-motivate, stay organized, prayed up, like all the above.
Yes.
And it is easily to get, distracted.
It's very easy, especially in this day and age. We in the information age, so our access to information is like that. Remember when there was no cell phones?
Hello.
Remember when everybody didn't have internet and stuff?
Had to go to library.
How do we function?
Yes. Like had to go to
No
library
GPS.
and get books and research.
Look, I get
You had
lost.
to print it out.
And there was no
Write
GPS.
it
That's right,
down,
MapQuest. What
whatnot,
do we do
yeah.
before MapQuest?
The
We had to talk to
intuition.
the guy over at the gas
Yeah,
station.
you
You
gotta
had
stop
to
and ask
go
somebody.
down here till you gonna see the McDonald's, and then you get down there.
Yeah.
You gonna see the sign right there with the green polka dots, and then
So
turn when you
true.
see the man on the corner with the sign. Then you turn right.
So funny.
Yes.
No, seriously, I did tell you.
But
to do that. Now
yes.
it's risky.
Yeah.
It's risky now. When
Yeah.
you turn around and ask somebody because you might get snatched.
Right.
Or you might get something.
Then there's
robbed
that.
or,
Right.
So it's just now. It just shows you now today how the world has changed. How it's changing. Look
Yeah.
at the technology that they're doing. That little Samsung is something. It's doggone like a flip phone and a regular phone at one time. What happens to the little beepers we used to have? You got a phone and a flip phone. All this
Hey,
stuff
wait.
we got going on right now. It's like,
Hey, but do
okay.
you remember?
Yeah,
Look, y'all was probably real little if y'all was. Yeah, I don't know, but do y'all remember the rotary dial phones?
Yes.
the one that you turn it, that one.
You
Yes.
got to turn the, and then if
Yes.
you dial the wrong number, you got to start over.
over.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Take you
And
forever
then
to call
it went like,
Right.
and then it came back. It went. Yeah, that was my grandma used to work nights, so I live with my grandma and my family, and so the matriarch,
Yes.
she worked nights at the hospital, and there was a lock on the rotary phone. She put a
Are you
lock on it so they
serious?
couldn't
Use the phone.
use the phone while she
After
was
like
gone.
a certain time. Okay.
Because the bill had
Yeah.
went like phenomenally high. I don't know what the number was,
Grandma wasn't playing.
but she was like, no.
You call them out of state.
I was like, well,
Right.
dang, can they dial 911 at least? Like, I always wondered that. I never got the answer to that question. I don't think they could. I don't know.
Look, it don't sound like it.
But yeah, I was little though. That was crazy. But yeah.
How was your week, Martine? How was your week?
Busy. It was so busy. Like I was literally losing track of time. Like I was waking up like today's Tuesday, right? Like this, today's Friday. Like, oh my God. It's just,
Yeah.
So when Friday came, I know you were just like, oh, thank you, Lord.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But it was still good because I was feeling good and, just like had that determination, like knew what I was doing each and every day and getting stuff done. So yeah. So it wasn't bad at all. Just went by fast.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's good. It definitely went by fast for me. What about you?
Yeah. What about
mine.
you?
I'm still going through challenges in life,
Yes.
So,
Yes.
which is for me higher learning.
Mm.
Challenges are very higher learning, so you can take it any kind of way
That's the
that,
truth.
that
is,
you want
yeah.
or whatnot. So
Yes.
and then sometimes it's divine timing, and sometimes it's signs, and sometimes it just depends on the person and how you take it. Some people are
Amen.
down, and some people are up and facing the challenges and learning from it and talking about it or inspiring other people with whatever
Yes.
challenges that they're going through. So for me, I'm going through self-worth.
Yes.
I'm going
Yes.
through self-worth at the moment. Knowing my self-worth, kind of go with the poem that she just wrote, said, that's why I can kind of relate to that.
Yes.
And in situations that I'm dealing with and having to face in life or whatever
Yes.
challenges or whatnot, and
Yes.
overcoming these challenges and learning from them. So, and they're good. So,
Yeah.
sometimes we just think that it's not You know, it's not, you know, why am I going through this? Lord, why? No, it's actually trying to teach you something, or it's trying to get you. Sometimes you're distracted from doing something or a path that you're not supposed to be in, and you as an individual might not know it.
Right.
Because you so focused on what you got going on in life, and you think it's fine and it's blossoming. And for me, the way how things work, and you know, I'm stubborn. I'm a fire sign. I'm very stubborn.
It's nothing but fire in this
it's
room.
Hey,
go ahead.
It's what it is. But I'm a good-hearted person at the end of the day.
You
so
are.
you know, regardless of being stubborn, it's just me wanting things my way or how I want it to go a certain way or whatnot. So it's
I
not
can
really
relate.
necessarily that. So it's just, you know, just having to face it. So I'm thankful for my challenges.
Yes.
You know, it's you kind of have to overcome it.
You do.
At the end of the day, you know, you have to kind of be in that moment. And, you know, when like I was telling you earlier, when you're going through it, you know, you can't look at the fact that you're going through it. You have to kind of look at the positive. Well, you know, at least I'm still here.
Right.
Yeah. You know, because if I won't be here, I won't be going through it or learning from this to tell you or inspire you or anything like that, you know. So I'm going through some good self-worth and some good learning, higher learning. And that's part of my sign. Good. It's always higher learning. I'm part of a Jupiter sign, which teaches you stuff. It's like it kicks your ass. Excuse me, y'all. I don't want to learn no. It kicks you in the ass.
Well, now.
Come on now.
But you know, kids listening today, but you know, I'm cut.
Watch out there now. But no, you said something poignant, and somebody else might think it's cliche or whatever, but it's the truth.
It is the truth.
When we go through those challenges or those valleys or those dark nights of the soul, those are where you glean our biggest lessons from and most valuable lessons from. Me and Martine was talking about this, I think, a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
And it made me think of, first I thought of valleys, you know, going through the valley. But then I thought about, you know, like an excavation, you digging down in the earth before you build a house. That's usually what they have to do to set the foundation. So if you look at it like that, you glean the lesson from that and build on it. And you're going to have something very valuable in the end. It won't be for nothing.
You're gonna grow
nothing you go through is in vain.
It's always for a reason.
Because God is very intentional.
Yes, He is. Yes,
nothing you go through is my living in vain. No,
come on now,
That's what it made me think of.
Yes. So He's always taking you to a higher learning. So regardless of what level you are going through as an individual, just know that there is still a light ahead. There's still a light. It's a sunshine. It's dark right now. You don't know why you're going through it, but you are. You kind of have to go through the process. Just lift your head up. You know, you don't have to be out there
keep
nagging about it either. Just live it and see where it takes you. It's going to bring you from a regular past to a better future.
Yes.
You know, and it's going to lift you up. Like they said, it's going to move it on up. To the east side. So, it's but honestly, though, it's going to lift you up and take you somewhere. So, I mean, and that's kind of like where I am now. I'm preaching it, but at the same time, I'm in the moment of it, you know, and I'm embracing it.
Yes.
I'm embracing it. I'm, you know, listening to the signs.
Because
and
check this out.
Things is happening. So
check this out. Because if you allow it.
Come on.
Hey, check this out. This just came to me. Watch this.
Come on.
If you allow it, your setback can become your slingshot, boo.
Come on now. Yeah.
You heard the saying. You heard the saying where they say, you know, your setback is just a setup for a comeback.
Yes.
That thing is slingshot.
Come on now.
You hear me?
Well, I'm slinging a shot in
but you have to allow. You got to let go so it can.
Yes.
What's the word? Propel you.
Absolutely.
I'm ready to be propelled.
Yes.
Let
go. Woosah.
I'm ready to
just allow.
Absolutely.
Elevate and levitate.
You have to practice the art of allowing.
To my next journey.
Amen.
So, you know, and it's always a journey. So from
where
you thought that you had did good or whatever, you have done so well, there's even better. You're always climbing the ladder for greatness. So, you know, where I thought I did great at, I'm headed to another greatness. So, you know, I'm ready to seek this greatness or whatever it is. I'm getting excited right now. I'm of manifestation.
Yes.
Ready to see what it is.
Come on.
Because it's something great, you know. And then, you know, and I'm blessed. I know my ancestors.
That's
I know
right.
the people who I'm around that, you know, wishing me for the best or whatnot.
Yes.
So I'm just ready
Yes.
to grow so I can expand and give love to the people that have been there.
That's right.
You know, yeah. We
All
can
right now.
Come
I want
on
to give
now.
you a high five. Can I give you
Mother Teresa in the house today.
Yes.
Cut it out.
Yes. Absolutely.
I'm just telling you, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
Living
for
on
that.
expectation, like
Yeah.
expecting
it's
some
it's
awesome
the
things.
journey, you know.
It
Every
is,
day is a
Teresa.
stepping stone. So just because I'm
Yes.
saying it don't mean that I don't have a rocket day. Like, you know, today might be just bubbly. Tomorrow, depending on the weather,
Come
it's
on now.
raining and you know you down. Just
Wake up in
enough,
the morning
you
and
know?
stub your toe.
Right.
And then you get out the bed and trip over
Right.
his shoes. Who told him to leave his shoes right there?
But then you realize
Dude.
it, and then you know what?
Like, let me shake that off.
Come on
You
now.
realize
It's all
that.
right.
And then, you know, and then you like we have been saying in our shows or whatnot, you have to be in that thought process. So once you realize you're in a funk, you go ahead and change that funk and know that, you know, lift it up into a higher vibration because
That's
you want
right.
greatness. You don't want to live in that
Yes.
funk because then you are what you are bringing. If I'm bringing that negative energy towards me, then that means everything around me is going to be negative. I'm bringing negative
Amen.
people to bring around me, and I'm not a negative person.
No.
So why will I want that? You
That's
know, I want
right.
positivity. I want people that's around me to be positive and be, you know,
And
be
love.
uplifting
Yes.
each other.
Uplifting.
Love
Yes.
and prosperous because we
Yes.
all want to grow with each other
That's
Yes.
right.
and do things for each other. That's what
Yes.
part of, you know, part of levitation and elevation is.
Amen.
We
Yes.
helping each other out.
That's
We
right.
You want to help elevate the next person.
next person, you
'cause
know.
you
That's
don't want to
right.
elevate and be by yourself. You
No,
know?
you
I want
don't.
all my folks with me.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
All of
right.
them.
Okay,
Yes.
Spirit.
All of them.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Come on
all
now.
of them.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
All of them that's ready to come. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes. And I know I can just like relate to what you were just saying too,
Yeah.
Teresa, with just, you know, just the journey and the process. And it's like right now I'm on or in a process. And, you know, like you were saying, Lakeisha, some days we have our good days. Some days, sometimes we have our bad days. And it's just up to us to just, okay, let me shake it off. You know, you don't want to wallow in it. Yes,
Kinda
pep talk yourself.
Affirmation in a way, like she used to say, like I
Yes.
am, because that does help.
It does.
You know, that does build you back up depending on whatever you have been through or whatever you're going through at that moment, because, you know, that's going to bring something into your intuition and wake it up, because whatever you have been through has let you
Ooh, I'm glad you
brought it
said
down.
that, 'cause that brought back another thought.
It has been
a
bringing
thought
you
that I
down,
had.
you know, whatnot.
Yes.
So you have to wake your intuition up to know that I am powerful. I am this person.
Yes.
I am bold.
Yes,
Yes.
I
I'm
felt
not going to
that.
sit here and be tolerated with things that you don't.
Yeah.
That you
Yes.
don't, or I'm not going to be sitting here and tolerating my child talking to me. I'm
Right.
a smack. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, y'all. Y'all know I'm a jokester.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But
But just not
seriously.
tolerating
Not
foolishness.
Go sit down.
Acknowledging
Yeah.
your
No, but I know
power.
what you mean.
That's
Acknowledging
right.
your power,
Exercising
because
that
we've been
authority.
sitting here and letting, you know, and going through the motion, and, you know, and at the same time we've been kind of like quiet, and your intuition and your spirit
Come
is
on now.
eating you up in
Yes.
the inside, because you know it's not right.
That's right.
It's talking to you, but we don't
Yes.
know that because we're not paying attention to the signs. Those are part of signs.
And you know
and
what?
sometimes
Not paying
we
attention to
do
signs.
we do hear from the spirit
we do.
and
We don't
and
listen.
but we don't
We
exactly
don't
being
listen
obedient.
at all. We
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
but when you're going through the emotion and when you're
Mm-hmm.
going through that trial, that's when you're gonna realize, okay, spirit has been talking to me all this long,
Yes.
but my ass wasn't listening.
Right.
You know,
Right.
now you have to center yourself again to be like, to heal yourself again,
Yes.
to realize yourself, or that's a part of the healing
Yes.
process. That's when you
Amen.
wake up
Yeah.
now and realize, you know what. Well, you know, you can't beat yourself up at the same
No,
time.
you
can't
can't.
really beat yourself up.
No,
You just have to
no.
go through the process and realize, you know what, realize your power.
Yes.
Because we are all
That's
powerful
it.
in our
We
own
are.
special
We
way.
are.
Exercising
We
We
just
our
are.
have
authority.
to wake that intuition power
You
up
got to do it.
to
Tune
know
in.
that.
Yes.
You got to
You're
tune
powerful.
in. 'Cause
Amen.
that's
And
the
don't let nobody
thing.
tell you that you're not.
Come
No.
on
To the
now.
people they are. There's people out here
Tell
that's
it.
out here
Yeah.
Tell it.
thinking that they know who they are. This
Yeah.
part of the topic of what we have right now, who do you think you
Yes.
are?
Who do
This is
you
what I'm
think
talking
you
about.
are?
I'm kind of early about it.
Yeah.
But this is part of it right here. You know what I mean?
This is
You
it,
got
yeah.
people out here telling you who they think you are
Come
that
on
you're
now.
not.
And I'm so and
I've
not to
been through
interject,
that.
but you and I
That's-
both
that's-
have.
It is very
Yes.
irking.
It
you know what I
is.
mean? I
It
am
is.
powerful, so
Come
you,
on now.
you can't tell me that you powerful, that I'm not powerful
Right,
myself. Are
right.
you serious?
And you
Yes.
have to like watch what people speak over you because
Yes.
like
in the name of Jesus,
I've
I
been
would rebuke it.
But let me tell y'all something. So like I've been experiencing that, myself like here
Yeah.
recently, like trying to tell me this and this and that about myself. And it could have been something from like years ago. And I'm like, no, like I have to like reiterate, okay, well, this is my growth. Like now we ain't talking about 5 years
15
ago.
years ago.
Right.
I'm not the same
No.
person I was, and hopefully
No.
you're not.
And you know
Absolutely.
what?
And you have to point out that growth. And like a lot of times, like you mentioned about being silent, like you can be
Live in
humble and silent,
it.
but like
You have to live in
sometimes
silence.
people take that for granted. So like you said, you have to speak up.
You have to
can't
speak
just
up.
like
That's
let
it.
people
it
have
will eat
certain
your
things.
spirit up. If
Absolutely.
You don't.
And I'm not
then
gonna let you
it's
call me-
causing
Yeah.
turmoil internally.
Yeah.
So then when
Exactly.
you're ready to explode, that is dangerous.
It is dangerous.
It is. That's why you see people out
Yes.
here with PTSD
Mhm,
or
You have to
other
find a way
things,
to release
depression and stuff like that,
Yeah.
because they have been through a lot of stuff right there, and it has eaten them up in the inside. You battling in the inside.
That's
You battling
right.
with stuff in the inside. So you don't know how to bring that out. You don't know who you've been talking to or not talking to help you deal with that and live with it and be able to speak up. So now people, you have to understand that Me Too moment. That by speaking
Yes.
up, you got to speak up.
Yes.
You got to speak up because it's going to eat you up in the
Exactly.
inside, and then that's not appreciating your self-worth. So part of that self-healing is also speaking up, because that's realizing the fact that who
Absolutely.
you are.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You know that this is who
Yes.
I think I am. I'm speaking up for me. I am powerful. I am this person right
That's
here. I am a
right.
child of God. I am a
Yes.
child of the
Yes.
Creator. I am a child of a
Come on.
creator. I am a child of a queen,
More than
a
a
king,
conqueror. Yes.
or whatnot. So you
Yes.
can't tell me that I'm not
Come on
powerful.
now. That's
Look,
right.
You know,
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Up in
And I'm
here.
thinking,
Ain't
I'm
she? Come
serious.
on now.
I, especially coming from the
Look.
motherland, I can't have nobody sit here and tell me that I'm not powerful,
That's right.
because I know my power.
Yes.
Or whatnot. I'm not arrogant with it.
That's right.
I'm very quiet and humble with it.
But you're
I'm not going to
confident.
sit here and let someone tell me that I'm not powerful.
That's right.
Or you're more powerful. Now we are all powerful in our own special
We
way.
are.
or
And
whatnot.
we
In our
all
own
have the
individual
divine
way.
inside
or
of
whatnot.
us.
You just need to
Whatever
tune in,
you wanna
tap in,
call
and
it.
turn on, like they say. And just okay? Learn how to tune in,
Yeah,
tap
come
in,
on
and turn
now.
on.
Come
Seriously.
on. Yes.
Yeah,
And
I'm
I'm not
serious.
going to let you call me anything less than what my
Then it wouldn't make-
father
exactly.
has called me.
Or
Yes.
You know?
And
Say
it's
that.
crazy that we are still
Yes.
here in the society having to fight for that with these men or
Yeah.
these women
Yeah.
or these friends or these
Yeah.
Just
family,
Family
or
men-
just period
yeah.
or anything like that. We don't know how to really appreciate, love, and respect each other in any kind of level.
And
We
you
don't.
know what? When we are children, we are so pure and so innocent.
Very
and
innocent.
Everybody might not have this belief, but it is my belief that before we come here, we know what our
Who we
plans are
are.
to do
Yeah.
Come
and
on
who
now,
we are.
sis.
You already know
There's,
already who you are.
it's not just some random. We got some very specific things in mind. You don't have to believe what I believe. This is what I believe. Okay. So I feel like when we're born, we're pure, but that's in the back of our mind. Like we have that programming in us, if you will. I'll use that word. But we get new programming. You know, our parents' expectations, different beliefs that we come up with based on things that happen. Those beliefs don't always make sense, but those beliefs, whatever they are, become our truth, and that's what is projected in our outer world is whatever we believe. And so I feel like you get to a certain place in your life when you begin to examine what are those beliefs, because everybody has something that they want to do, right? That they know how to do,
Right.
but for some odd reason they can't do it.
Come on now.
Okay, I want to lose 30 pounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know exactly what to do.
Yeah.
I've done it before, and not
How
that
to do
I'm, whatever, but that's neither here nor there. But it's something that I want. and I know how to do. So why haven't I been able to do it? And it's
Right.
because of those subconscious beliefs that we've taken on, those subconscious beliefs. But the procrastination is just a symptom of a deep-seated belief
Come on now.
in you, whether it's about your worthiness, I'm not enough, or a fear, you
Yeah.
know, what are people going to think,
Right.
or whatever it may be. And then you have the expectations of others. You begin, when you start to examine your beliefs, you start to see, okay, why do I believe this? Why do I believe, I believe that. You can meditate and actually go back and say, okay, where did I pick that belief up? Oh, I picked that belief up when I was 7, when
Yeah.
mama said we don't have enough for that.
Come on now.
Tune in, tap in, turn on.
Yeah.
And then
that's
and then
right.
you develop
Tune
a
in,
belief
tap
of
in,
lack
turn
from
on.
that. But that might not even be the situation. But something simple like
From
that
the root.
Correct.
You wanted to go to the
can
root.
something simple like that can develop a root, and then you figure out why. It's ways to figure these things out on your own or with a counselor or whatever. But it's like you get to a stage in your life, if you're it's like once you get tired of bumping your head, or you hit rock bottom, or you just get tired of
Yeah.
not being able to have what you want, or the freedom that you want, or the time that you want, or the money that you want.
Right.
And that makes you go back. It should make you go back and examine, okay, what is it that I believe about myself? Because
right.
as a man thinks,
He
he is.
Amen.
So what is it? What subconscious belief do I have that's holding me back? That's making me not be able to get up in the morning, or making me just stay up for no reason? I know I need to go to bed so I can get up at 5, so I can go to the gym like it's my
Yes.
goal to do, like I know I can do.
Yes.
What thought or belief is it that's holding me back? You know, so that's something to think about. But you get to a point when you have to start peeling back those layers. Okay, that's what she believes about me, but I don't believe that about myself. I'm
That's
throwing
right.
that away.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Yeah, I experienced that when I was 7, but that doesn't have to be my reality now. I'm a grown woman. Throw
That's
that
right.
away.
Throw that away. Yes.
You know, release yourself from that. No, that
Yes.
doesn't have to be your reality.
That's right. That's right.
Whew, because
now,
let me
Holy
tell you
Spirit.
something. For so many years, man, I try not to get emotional here.
That's okay. Take your
Okay,
time.
Spirit.
Take your time. It's all right.
I ain't trying to cry on the show.
That we real right here.
That's
Even if
right.
you do, that's
That's right.
Keep it 100. It's okay.
Yeah.
But me and Derek had this conversation. I was just telling him, for so many years, I almost felt mute, like I didn't have a voice. You know, my inner circle knows what I do. My inner circle knows some of my talents and what I'm capable of. But let me tell you something. It does not matter how much talent you have, because all of us have greatness inside of us.
Exactly.
Amen.
Every last one of
And
us.
don't let nobody tell you that.
And don't let anybody tell you different.
Exactly.
But for so many years, you know, I knew I had this and I had that gift and this gift. And I have a lot of gifts.
Yes.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter. If you don't believe
These gifts.
Yeah.
in yourself, those gifts can go to waste.
They sure can. And you don't want them to.
But let me tell you something. I've gotten past a whole bunch of stuff. Keisha been doing
Amen.
some work.
Amen.
I've been
Yes.
doing a lot of work
Yes.
on myself. Healing.
Yes.
Okay. Healing from past trauma,
Yes.
emotional trauma,
Healing.
physical trauma, mental trauma, whether it was self-inflicted or from external forces. Okay. But shaking that stuff off. I realized recently that what narcissism is, and that I have dealt with a couple of narcissistic people.
I think we all have.
Yeah.
Hello.
Another name I would call it energy vampires.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, in
Yes.
the name.
Yes.
In the name, because oh my
That's
goodness,
right.
And
The
I'm so
spiritual
free.
vampires,
Like
y'all.
I have recently
freed yourself.
thrown off so much. Y'all about to see so much. Okay. I dance, I
Yes.
sing, I
Come
do
on.
poetry, I do
Yes.
more than that. I do so much.
Yes.
And not to like, yeah, I'm bragging on myself. Not to brag. Yeah, I'm bragging.
Yes.
And
It's okay
Come
to
on
brag.
now. Yeah. Yes.
Because this is who
Excuse
she
me.
thinks she is.
That's
Who
right.
Do you
think
see that?
are?
Yes.
This is who
You
she
know,
thinks she is.
Absolutely.
I'm
And don't let
finally-
no narcissist or nobody tell you that you're not who you are.
That's right.
I'm finally
That's right.
like with the things that I've been learning, and I'll get in more into that later. I don't want to say specifically, but with the things that I've been learning, I've been able to free myself from so much from
Trauma.
trauma. These are tears of joy. Okay?
Exactly.
This is about my
Absolutely.
second or third time this week
That's right. That's right.
because I am free. You know. And I don't want to cuss, but F what anybody else thinks.
That's right.
Yeah.
F it. I'll cuss for you if you want. I'll say it.
You know, I do a lot, and it was a battle. Like just recently, I had a really hard battle inside of myself because I was so, I was just
Come
so
on now,
worried
yeah.
about, you know, what is this person gonna think? What is that person gonna think? Well, I don't know if I should
You're not
post
supposed to
that.
worry.
Look. But just my thought, you know, that self-talk, that's something else I wanted to mention, you
Yeah.
know, while y'all were going, like that self-talk, when you're in those places, pay attention to your self-talk.
Amen.
Pay attention to don't allow yourself, because it's not really yourself. This
that energy.
Come on. Just say it. Yeah.
you know, every thought that you have is not from you.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
So that negative self-talk, when you
you
notice it, shut it down.
Tell it to
Shut it down.
Shut up.
That's what I do now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak freely. You know, I have found my voice.
Yes. Yes.
I have found my voice. So I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
And we all have it. So
I
it's
know.
just a
and we
matter
all
of
have that.
Right.
knowing it like she.
We
like
all
she.
have
You have to
that.
be in
Like
the
we
place.
all have. It's
Yes.
something for all of us here
Mm-hmm.
to do. There's a place. You wouldn't be here if you didn't have a place
That's right. That's
Or
right.
supposed to
or a
be.
purpose.
Right. That's right.
Why do you exist? You would not be here if there was not purpose to your life. There is purpose to your life. I don't know who I'm talking to right now,
Come
but
on
there is
now.
purpose to your life.
Minister.
Yes, even your life.
Regardless
Minister.
of what you're going through.
That's right.
You might
You
be
still
going
have a
through.
purpose.
That's right.
Look, those challenges that you go through, they're not in vain. We are not here. This is not a game.
That's right.
We are not here for nothing. I'm not here for nothing. I'm valuable. You're valuable.
That's right.
You're beautiful.
Yes.
Regardless of if
Yes.
anybody else thinks you
Tells
are
you
or
not.
not, or
That's
tells
right.
you that
That's
you
right.
are.
You are. Wake up
Yes.
every day with that.
That's right.
You are powerful. You
So,
are. Yes.
Yes.
This is
Ladies and
a
gentlemen.
celebration of
self.
Come on
of
now.
self.
Self.
Self love. See,
A celebration
Yes.
of a celebration of
Yes.
breakthroughs.
Yes.
You know,
Healing.
I respect your opinion.
Come
However,
on now.
this is
It
me.
doesn't matter.
That's right.
And
That's
then your
right.
opinion doesn't matter.
No.
It really
At
is
the
what I
end of
think
the-
about and feel by myself. So whatever
Amen.
you say can go out the
Because
door.
you
I
got to
don't
live with
care.
you.
I mean,
Yeah.
What you say,
it
you don't
matters.
have
It matters
No, it
if it's
But at
coming
the
from a
end-
place of love. It
It matters, but yeah.
Absolutely.
So
It
if
matters.
it doesn't, then it don't.
If
really
it
matter.
doesn't,
That's,
then
that's what I really
ixnay.
meant. Right.
Peace out.
So
Bye.
the people
Peace
that
out.
have
Yes.
your greatness of value or whatnot, with that's
Right.
carrying these positive energy, are not going to put you in a place to feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
Of course.
And if they are, they
Experience
are
that
not
this
your
week.
energy. That's how you. This is how you get
And
to weigh
then-
and understanding real people. If they are, if your body is
Listen.
talking to you in vibration mode. If someone is talking to you in a matter that is not uplifting or uplifting
or
your
stressing
spirit,
you,
or if
it's
it's
a
causing
stress
a
factor.
physical reaction
or
in your body,
in your body,
a
and
physical
your body
stress
react,
reaction in
your
your
body will react.
I've had that.
Yes.
I've been paying
I've
attention.
had your body
Yes.
will react because it talks to you with these energy.
Yes.
And if you know that is not, then you need to eliminate that
Come
right
on
there
now.
because it's toxicity.
Yes.
It's toxic.
Yes.
It's not good
And
for
you
you.
know
No,
what?
it's not
If you
good.
pay attention and tune in, like
No,
Teresa
ma'am.
was talking about intuition, we all have it.
We do.
And if that is the way to tap into your greatness, that is the way to start to heal from past trauma and to shake off those old beliefs or whatever it is that you need to shake off so you can do what it is that you need and want to do.
Yes.
That's the way to go. Whatever way that you can find to tap into your intuition and pay more attention to that, you know, whether that's journaling, praying, meditation,
Yes.
there's plenty of ways to do it. Go for a walk in nature. Look, it's plenty of ways to do it, but you got to allow your mind to like sort through your thoughts.
You do.
You know,
You
sometimes
do.
you need to release those thoughts, whether it's by speaking it out or writing it down or praying it out.
Yes.
Whatever
Talking
it is
it out, crying it
that
out.
you need. Look,
No, those are
I'm
part
a
of
big
the
baby,
releasing.
but
Yeah,
yes,
release.
but that's
That's
real.
part of
What she
release.
That
did,
is.
what she just
Yeah.
did.
It's
was
a release.
It's a release.
And when crying is not always a bad thing.
No,
or
it's
whatnot.
not.
Those are part of release.
It's
'cause
a
you're
release.
releasing
I don't think it's ever a bad thing unless you're
energy.
wallowing.
Right. Right.
You know, unless you've been in that place too long, then maybe it
Yeah.
might not be such a good thing. But in my book, I feel like crying
cry
is
about it.
always, you know, release that. You got to
That's
let that
right.
go. We are water. You got to let that
Yes.
water go and replenish that. Sometimes
Yes.
it needs to come out that way too.
Yes, and it's something that she mentioned about the water.
See, let me see. She's like, y'all know me.
Yes, I see-
know me.
I see the wheels turning.
Okay.
But no, it's something about the water because I was just sharing this week with my mother that a lot of times when I'm in the bathtub, that's when I'll get, you know, a thought or the Holy Spirit will speak to me. And regarding shutting like those negative thoughts down, you guys, I was having prayer one day this week. And next thing I know, there were just certain thoughts that was trying to, you know, come into my mind. And I mean, immediately I was like, you know what, Lord, I rebuke these negative thoughts that's trying to enter into my mind right now because I am focused on you and praying and having that one-on-one with you and just had to shut it down in Jesus' name. Yes.
Ooh, let me say this.
Yes.
Because that just made me think of this. Okay, so I'm such a musical person. We
Yes,
we
we
all
all
are.
are.
We all are very musical. And so almost, not quite, but almost from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, and you know, in between, there's always a song playing in my head.
Yes.
So, so today that song was I don't know if y'all know my I don't even know if I'm saying his name right, Masego. But he say, I need me a sugar mama, old lady, foxy mama, sophisticated, super mom, whatever. I'm messing up the words. But so that's the song that, and I turned around and told Derek at some point, I went in the bathroom about to brush my teeth, and I was like, why is this song playing in my head? I'm like, why am I so musical? Why is it always a song in my head? And he
I'm
looked
like
at me
same
strange,
way.
like, are you
Yeah.
okay?
Yes.
But you're the same
Absolutely.
way.
The same
And
way.
so
Same
Music, I
here.
can
Yes.
relate with music. I can talk to people through music.
Yeah.
Whatnot,
And
yeah.
I'm always listening to music. Like, yes. Well, go
And
ahead.
I said that to say that your subconscious mind is always going to regurgitate whatever you feed it. Message.
Come on now.
Mrs. B.
So
Yeah.
it's not just music. You know, everything that we take in, everything.
We
Like,
do.
the
We do.
conscious mind can only hold so much. It's just like a computer. You know, like with a computer, you have the hard drive, you have the
Yes.
memory hard drive, right? And then you got your RAM memory. That's your
Right.
memory for the stuff you're using right now. And then the hard drive is just like storage, right?
Right. Right.
So the subconscious is like the storage, but it's also the thing that like runs and organizes everything, right? And then the conscious mind is just a small part. That's like the RAM.
right.
This just
Right now.
like the subconscious mind can hold like a terabyte, right?
Yeah.
And the conscious mind can only hold maybe say 2 megabytes. So it's like that, but you pull back and forth, but whatever, you know,
Yeah.
when stuff is playing, it's
Right.
like stuff is always going on around you, right? Your subconscious absorbs
Everything.
almost all of that. Well, pretty much all of that. Like if I put you under hypnosis, I can make you recall details from from memories that you don't know, that you never paid attention to in your conscious mind, but your
Absolutely.
subconscious knows all that.
Right.
And I say that to say it's important to guard your gates.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
all this negativity that's going on in the news with this, I don't even want to say it. Start with a C. I don't drink this kind of beer, but it's not because of that, because it's not related. Okay, it's not related. But
That's the whole talk
you know,
these days. Come on.
think about it. At certain times of year, we are flooded with something to fill us with fear.
We are.
Think about it. Look at
Come on now.
it's a pattern to this.
It is.
It's a pattern to this. And whatever your subconscious is buying into, that's what you're going to be living out or projecting into your outside world. So we have to be really careful.
That's right. Because God did not give us a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and a sound mind.
Yep.
So we have to remind ourselves of that like daily, because we do live in a
Daily.
negative world.
And
fearful.
make sure you're feeding yourself positivity on purpose, and don't just
Yes.
go with the flow and whatever's on is on, and it's
Right.
I'm not even watching it, it's watching me. And guess what, that's going straight into your subconscious,
Come
because
on
you're
now.
not
You
watching
could be
it,
asleep
but your
and it's-
subconscious mind is
and have
always
something
paying
on.
attention, boo.
That's right.
You could be
Always.
sleeping and something is on and it's you
Going into your sub.
period. And you
Got
wake
to
up
be
and
more careful.
That's why they
Come on
always-
now.
that's why
Sound
they
like my
always
dad.
say,
Got to be
careful.
more careful.
Be careful
He
what you
said it
watch.
all the time.
Be careful what you watch, what you
Be
Yes.
careful what you
consume
watch, what
and
you
all
listen
that.
to.
Yes.
Especially
Listen.
at nighttime.
Yes.
Because you wake up in the morning and you don't know how your energy,
Yes.
because you might wake up depending on what you have watched or listened to.
Empower yourself.
And it could be really
Yes.
negative, and you wake up feeling some type of
Absolutely.
way, and it's
That's-
like,
Mhm.
why I feel like that?
Why do I feel like this?
It's
Yeah.
what your butt was
That's
doing
the
the night
way-
before.
Right.
That's the
Take
way
your
to
ass
take
to
your
bed
power
the
back
right way,
is
and
to
you wake up the right
guard
way.
your
Be
gates.
thankful in
Yes.
the morning. Thank you, Lord.
Thank
Yes.
you,
You
Lord.
know
Come
what I
on
mean? Or
now.
whatever the case is. Don't wake
Exactly.
up. That
Right.
crap that
Right.
that energy that you had
Exactly.
last night.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Come
why
on
I'm
now.
Very, and you know what?
What?
Speaking of energy or whatnot, and I'm very.
Yes, yes.
Everybody know me know
She's
I'm
very
I'm a
intuitive.
very
She's a
energy
seer.
holder.
I'll just say it.
And
She's a
yeah, I've been
seer.
told, and it's scary. I was scared at first, but I'm really embracing it now.
Yes, as you should.
I
It
am.
is-
I'm
it-
embracing it
very
now.
as
You
you
know,
should.
I was very scared at first, and I asked for it to go away and
That's
everything.
a gift. No,
It-
that's
it
a God
is.
given gift.
It is. That, and I had
Yep.
to realize that.
Yeah.
You don't know that when you're little.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't know that when
No.
you're little. You like, what the?
What is
All
that?
this
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't want to
what's
see
wrong
that,
with me?
Lord.
Yeah.
Something
Why
wrong
I
with
had
me.
to see that? I
And
didn't
you
want to
start
see that.
thinking something was wrong with you. And wasn't nothing wrong with me.
No,
damn it.
not
No,
at
it wasn't.
all. That's
I had
right.
this gift.
I'm sorry.
And I
Yes.
ain't know it.
But that's the truth.
But goodness, what we talking about?
Who do you think you are?
I have the gift of seeing. I'm a
healer,
seer.
Yeah.
And I'm a healer.
And I'm a healer. We all have a lot in common.
We do. We do. Yes.
We all
Organic.
fire signs.
Yes.
Aries, Sag.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
And what else?
Very gifted, very
me
talented.
And Martine, we dance. If
Yes.
we ever, whenever we go
Dancing.
somewhere to dance, whether it's a class or we go out,
Mm-hmm.
we always end up being, oh, me and Teresa too. Matter of fact,
Get out of
that's
here.
two different sets of memories because it's from two different times. But yeah, I'm just like, whoa, it's all connected now. Yeah, like me and Teresa used to go to the Peacock. That was one of the spots we used to go back in the day.
Oh, we've been to a lot of
A
dance
lot.
places.
Yes.
Been
Yes.
to dance studios she used to go to and whatnot.
Yes.
That was really cool.
That was
Whatnot.
they used to be nice. It was right down the street from my house. It was owned by this young lady.
Is that the one that was in the plaza?
On Terrell Mill?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
I
with
miss them so much.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot their names, but I have their faces in my mind clear as day. But then me and Martine go to dance 411
Yes.
sometimes.
Yes. Just did a
And-
dance class with Kiara Lachey. Woo woo. Shout out to Kiara Lachey. She does an
Yes.
excellent job.
Shout out.
It was wonderful. We had so much fun.
had a
Oh my
ball.
gosh. Yes.
We had a ball. And then we took pictures with her afterwards.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might go to Zumba Tuesday. I don't know.
Okay,
We'll
well,
see. I
yeah.
am trying to get back more active again.
Amen to
Me
that.
too.
Woo.
More
So I'm
active.
gonna be out more
And then, you know, like we
Yes.
were saying with daylight savings time and stuff, we can get back. We can start going to the track
doing
again,
things, yeah.
like we used to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
But I think our time is up. What
Is
time
it?
is it? I think they're giving me the signal.
It's like after 4, but I mean, we're not that off.
Wow.
We're not that in.
Okay, good
It
deal.
just turned like 4. So.
Good deal.
Okay.
But this is a good show, Martine. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for coming.
This energy in
my
here was
heart
really
Yes,
good.
thank you for having me.
I just caught back what I was saying.
Okay.
Yes,
come
yes,
on, Holy
come on
Spirit,
with it.
thank
Come
you.
on,
Yes,
talk
Lord.
about it.
You're
Yes,
talking about
that's
energy
right.
and energy holder and stuff like that.
Yes.
So yeah, that is very important.
It
to
is.
know the energy that's around you.
Mhm.
It really is because you
Mhm.
know you have different energy that's around you, and you do have energy vampire.
Mhm.
There are such
Mhm.
things as energy vampire. People that's there to suck your energy, especially if you got your
Yes.
great energy holder.
Yes.
They have people that they like that.
Yes.
They feed off of that, so they want to be around you. So it could be exhausting
Mhm.
from the person that have positive energy. So
Ooh.
once it suck out of you,
Yes,
Yeah.
it's like
Lord.
sucking the life out of you. Like
Yes.
that vampire sucks that blood.
Empaths and
you weak
narcissists.
Yes.
or whatnot.
Like that's the
So
combination. They look for the.
it's very and it's out there, and
It
people are
is.
out there doing it. So
Because I've been experiencing that too.
yeah, with
Teresa.
that being said, you
With
know,
that being
because we
said-
are
with that being
empaths.
said, you just
Yeah.
know since you're aware of that, you know to still
Mhm.
keep your energy and take that away.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to be around that right there because you already know what it does to you and what it does to your body. Your body's already telling you already, and you
Yeah,
already
that's
know
right.
it's
Let it go.
intuitionally. You already know already
Yes.
right there. So remove yourself from that space and be around the things that elevate
Positivity.
you, that positive, and you see how you uplift and how you start growing.
Yes.
When you around the other stuff, you know, you start being in that negative energy world,
Mm-hmm.
and you yourself don't know that because you will high lifted, but you know something is wrong. Like you feel a certain way. Like
Yes.
You feel
why
it.
I
Your
feel this
intuition
way.
is
Yeah,
telling
it's
you.
talking
It's
to you
nudging
and
you.
you know.
Like
That's
something
right.
about this ain't right.
you have to, you know.
Some in the water ain't clean.
Mm-mm.
and sometimes a lot of times it's the people you love and care about, but you have to really remove that.
Yes,
You know, in
true.
the day and age that we're in,
Mm-hmm.
and you know the stress level, and you seeing people dying left and right. You know, I don't like to talk about that. You know, whatnot, but it's really
it's
factual
true.
and it's
I
really
mean,
true.
it's happening.
Yeah.
So you
Yes.
have to really be careful around your surrounding, like Lakeisha said. You do.
Yes.
And you know,
do.
and
We do.
being aware of it and removing that around your energy so that we can live a little longer.
Absolutely.
You know, right now the elder are living longer than us.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Wow,
starting
I don't know if
we're
people have
starting
really
to think
realizing
like the-
that right there. It's really
like
factual.
the,
That's
like
very
the,
true.
the average
Yeah.
age is
True.
declining.
That's very true. And they are living longer.
The
So
average
you know,
age to pass.
and we know
It
we
is, yeah. A lot
we
of
as
young folk been
individual
dying.
we are going through so
Wow.
much. You know, we
We
taking so
are.
much, and you know we so young.
Mm-hmm.
We so freaking young.
And
Right.
you know what?
You know,
We-
it's the elderly.
I
They
noticed that. Yeah, they
ain't got
chilling.
time for this right
Yeah,
here. While
on
we
the
got this
beach.
energy.
and
No.
and a lot of
beach
people
chilling.
just keep going and going and
Yeah.
going and don't realize that
it's
you
sucking
need
you.
to release. You know, you need to release a lot of times negative energy, even your own negative energy.
Cleanse yourself. with
Cleanse
sage.
yourself.
Yes.
I believe
Or
in
with-
sage.
Hey,
Yes.
Or whatever you use, like whatever.
You saw what I did when I say every single
Yeah.
one of y'all.
Absolutely.
The whole room. She
But
did.
Yes, the whole room.
Yeah, so you know,
Amen to
you don't
that,
know what
though.
energy's been around. So you know, you just cleanse it and be around the energy. See how it is right here. We are all just bubbly in
Yes.
this energy that we
Yes.
all holding. You know, and we are manifesting greatness.
Absolutely.
And we transparent this greatness to you
Amen.
guys and the
Yes.
listeners, and we
All right
really
now.
appreciate y'all for listening to us because this is all we want to do.
That's
we
right.
That's
wanna
all we
be
want to do
here
is
and
inspire you.
Be our
Yes.
real self
Entertain
and,
and make
our
you
true
think
self, and hope you guys really
and just be
appreciate that.
ourselves.
And be
Amen
ourselves.
to that.
And
Yes.
uplift y'all to the best that we can. We're gonna bring people in here that's been through things and that's gonna talk about real life stuff. We're gonna talk about things that are going through our own self. You know, I'm a very private person, but I've learned to be
Yeah,
vulnerable
same
in
here,
a life like
Teresa.
that,
Yeah,
and let
yeah.
people in because we are all going through things. And if I
We
don't
are.
share it, you don't know that other person is going through. It's not helping that person.
That's
or
right.
as for how I dealt
Understand.
with it, or how because we all gonna deal with it in our own
Yes.
special way. But you just to know that if I overcome it or whatnot, then you can. Or you can. You can. It's just what timing.
Yeah,
That's
tell
right.
how
It's just
you
with time and
have
keep the
overcame,
spirit up.
so the next person might get
Keep
it.
the
That's
spirit
right.
up
Get
and
something
keep it
from
going
that
or whatnot.
to
You
help
know,
them
I
overcome.
I had someone this week is going through something and whatnot, and they're so
Wow.
down, and they're very positive because they out there showing and spreading their positivity to the
Yes.
world, and they're very powerful.
Mhm.
And so, you know,
Yes.
but
Yes.
even powerful people go through things.
Of course we
Heck
do.
yeah.
We all do.
Of course
So
we do.
you know, but you
It just
but
make
the
it look
people,
Mhm.
yeah, that is very true.
We do.
And it's
Go
just the
ahead.
people that they have to turn around themselves to remind them about the
Mhm.
fact that no, you know, it's okay.
Mhm.
You're gonna do this right now, but it's okay. You don't
That's
see it, but it's
right.
you're gonna see another light.
That's
You
right.
know, you don't sit here and be doing this to yourself because
Everybody
we beat ourselves
has
up.
did the
Yes.
ugly cry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
The
do.
snot nose.
Yeah.
Everybody
and I-
has.
Got
Don't
choked
try
up
to
on it, yeah.
don't try to act like you.
And I had to tell them, like, you know, like it's gonna be okay. You know, uplift
Mm-hmm.
them to the best that I can because I know already that they're going through something, and we all do. So you
Yes.
just my little words can transfer and transparent and do something and heal you in the inside without you know
Amen.
or whatnot. So whatever
True.
it is that we say, we just want to be positive with whatnot. Cause we just you have to understand, like we in each other's mind, there
Yeah.
are things that's in there and it's ticking.
Right.
The wrong thing
Yeah.
that you might say to someone might cause something. You don't even know what the hell you have said.
Mhm. That's
The
And
wrong
next
right.
thing you
combination
know-
of things
you know,
to
that
happen
person
in
is
the wrong
gone.
time,
Right.
and
That person is
And-
gone or something. That person in the hospital, something. You don't know what
Yeah.
you have said that have
That's right.
internally ate them up in the inside because people are
Yep.
going through things internally, battling things.
That's right.
Period.
That's right.
So
That's
if,
something
if
to
we
think
have to
about too,
really
yeah.
say
It
things
is.
to each other, that's really uplifting because we are
never
battling
know.
internally in the head of each other.
That's right.
Like,
we
you
are. We
never
are
know.
dealing with each. We are
Yeah.
dealing with things personally
Mm-hmm.
or whatnot.
Absolutely.
Family things, or sickness, whatever it is.
I know a lot of
Oh,
my
whatnot.
friends, different friends of mine, are like battling different illnesses
You
right
see what
now.
I mean? So you have to say encouraging word, lift
That's
it up, so
right.
that and speak it.
That's
Because
right.
they're
Yeah.
battling in it with their self.
And you're
So
right.
That's true.
Really, and
Yeah.
it's really
so
true.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Our sister over here, Lakeisha, she definitely did what you were just talking about for me earlier, and she basically was saying what you said, like just letting those testimonies be heard. You don't know
Who
how
needs it? or
yeah, who
whatever.
needs it,
You could be
who's
through it.
going through what. And I know, like, I was having a moment earlier, you know, and she was like, you know, just come on and be around us, and you know, and come to the show, and you know, just you know how we uplift each other and we love one another. And it's so true, because when I'm around you, her, and other, you know,
energy.
positive friends of mine, and
It does a lot.
it does
It
a
opens you
lot,
up
you
and
know,
understand
it
that what you're going
does.
through.
Yeah.
It's not
Don't
that
go
bad
through it by
or
yourself.
Or there's
Right.
people you can talk to that can help you heal.
Yes.
Because once you're going through that and you're dealing with that by yourself, it's even worse of a battle.
It
Because
is.
the enemy likes
it
to
is.
get you alone,
By
whether
yourself,
you
does.
think of
And
it
then
as
that's
the
when the
devil
thoughts
or your
come.
ego.
Yeah.
When the
Then
thoughts
he likes
come.
to isolate you,
He
and then
does.
those negative thoughts can just beat you up and just
and God has blessed me
do
with the
a
gift
round
of
on you.
friendship. You know,
Yes.
like I have some awesome friends.
Hey,
You know,
brag
Yes.
about them. It's okay.
like I say all the time, like God has
Yes.
blessed me with the gift of friendship, and
Yeah.
I love it. And it's just, I mean, having that gift of friendship has just truly blessed my life. Like y'all don't even.
Yeah, it's
Man,
part
And
of
the type
growth.
of friendship we have is more like family.
It is.
It's
like
we
my
like
friends
more
are
like sisters.
Yes. Yes. I'm
Yeah.
like, we may not have the actual like physical blood, but we have the same blood through Jesus Christ, you know, that
Amen.
runs through us. So yeah, my friends are family, you know.
All right,
Yeah.
That being
sister.
said, oh my goodness, that's a great way to end the show. Like honestly, that is really awesome. Well, thanks for sharing that with us.
You are
Thank
so
you so much. Y'all
welcome.
just love your energy.
Oh,
Yes.
say here. I love y'all.
Thank
Yes.
But I'm
Welcome.
gonna
Thank you.
thank you once again, Martine. I want to thank you again, girlfriend.
Thank you for having me.
coming. I'm so glad you came.
Yes, me too.
Yeah,
So
maybe
glad you
come back
came.
again.
I
Martine
will.
will be returning. She's gonna be
Yes.
a regular, and then when we open up the chat, Martine will be helping us with that to
Yes.
so we can talk to some people, interact
Absolutely.
and stuff.
Absolutely.
But
yes.
I wanted to do Game Changer one more time. What y'all think?
Yeah.
Yes,
Do it
abs-
again.
yes,
End it
do
with
it
that,
again.
yeah.
All right.
I think so.
Thank y'all again. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you guys for
I feel
tuning
so
in.
vulnerable. Oh my God.
Yeah, but it's okay. Vulnerability
okay.
is actually okay.
It's
I had to
good.
learn that.
Yeah.
You know, we
It
all
is.
strong as
It
individuals.
is.
So and, you know,
Yes.
in our own way, and then sometimes it's okay to let go.
Absolutely.
And I had to
Yes.
kind of learn that because
We
I'm
gotta
so
let
hard,
go.
and, you know, a little
and
bit.
private.
And I'm
introvert-
very
And
yes.
just, very
everybody
rigid.
that
Like,
know
no, this
Yeah.
is.
You know,
Mm-mm.
until I tell you that I'm going
Yes.
through something, it's
Right.
like, you know, I don't really, you know, talk
Not
about it
about
like
to-
that. I go through it
Yeah.
and just, you know, let the spirit let me go through that road and then share it at the end.
Absolutely.
After.
But I'm
Right.
grateful for it. I'm grateful for the challenges. I'm grateful for all of that we have been
Yes.
going through. So yes, let us give this
Yay.
let her bless us with this poem, y'all. Thank you guys for listening,
Thanks
and
for
we love you
listening.
guys. Until next time, let her go ahead and show this poem.
This is Game Changer.
Yes, change the game, y'all.
I got my hands on a game changer. I'm about to lift you up, up and away from the danger of lack and mediocrity, and deliver you into your suddenly, so you are healed into sufficiency and realize you have all that you need.
Mm.
I'm not trying to gas you or me up, but I can help you shine, sure enough,
That's right.
because we are enough.
Enough.
That's right.
Free your mind and freely give of the treasure within you. Free your mind and be free to be you. Okay, wait. Now, don't fall in love just yet unless you're ready to change your life and heal your mind. See, I'm similar in spirit to Badu, but here's the thing. Although I may come off quite common, I pour from 7 springs to give you 7 streams and elevate your Benjamins way over 3,000. I mean, seriously.
Come on now.
I study and move by what's sweeter than honey, and I'm beautifully human just like Jill. Words and sounds, my potion and my pill. Real deal. And just like you, I want the real thing. Real love, real people, real truth, and real healing. Forgiveness so our prayers don't hit the ceiling. More discipline keeps my heart from illing. More discipline keeps my heart from illing. More discipline keeps my heart from illing.
That's right.
By no means perfect, but here's where we all stand corrected. See, he's perfect in his purposes. So
Yes.
I, me, you, we
Yes.
open every gate to receive his glory. And just know it will all be, is now. You are worth it.
Yes.
As a man thinks he is, so think highly. I am what I am. I am that I am. So use yours wisely.
That's right.
Yes.
Signing out.
You guys remember, part as she said in that poem, you are enough.
Amen.
Remember, wake up with that energy every day to say that I am enough, because you are enough for yourself.
You are
and
more than
for
enough.
Anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I am enough.
That's right.
Wake up with that energy, y'all.
Amen.
Until
right.
next time.
Until next
Until
time.
next time.
Who do you think you are?
Who do you
Hopefully
think you
somebody
are?
great, because I know
Yes.
there's some greatness within you.
That's right.
Peace out, y'all. We love y'all.
We love you.
Peace
Signing
out.
out.
Join us again in a couple Saturdays.
Yeah.